If you think
Your life is hard, probably you don't know about the difficult life of a poor cutting tool. Starting from abrasion, high temperature, diffusion, and extreme conditions, a cutting tool goes through a lot of wear and tear during its short lifespan. Cutting tools work under tremendous condition where excessive temperature and friction results in wear and tear in different parts of the cutting tool. So in this video we will discuss about the most important tool wear that are seen in the tools in manufacturing industries. The first one is cutter wear and the second one is flank wear. Cutter wear takes place in the rake phase of the tool. This is the rake phase. When the chip tries to come out from the workpiece, it gets rubbed against the rake face. This results in tremendous amount of friction which translates to high temperature. Now, when the same face is exposed to such extreme conditions, after a few rounds of machining, the rake face starts to become soft because of temperature, and as a result, as you can see in this figure, the portion of the tool which is in contact with the chip starts to get affected. If I can zoom it, it will look like this. And soon the chips while coming out will try to take some portion of the tool from its affected part. It occurs due to diffusion of the tool particles from the rake face up to the chip material. Soon the rake face will appear like this. When built up edges are formed in continuous chips, these edges are removed again by abrasion when the chips rubs against the tool. This creates a crater in the rake face. Also, due to high temperature in the range of 800 to 1000 degrees centigrade, as you can see in this figure in red color, the material gets eroded from the portion of the rake face. Next comes the flank wear. Flank face is the face of the tool which comes in contact with the newly machined surface of the workpiece. Many materials contains some hard inclusions in them. So when the newly machined surface is exposed, these inclusions comes in the surface and gets rubbed with the flank face, and due to the continuous abrasion it wears and tears the flank face. This is how the flank face of the tool looks like after it has been worn out. Now let us summarize the reasons responsible for the flank wear. The most prominent reason is the built-up edge formation and hard inclusions in the workpiece. Secondly, if the clearance between the flank face and the machine surface is very small, then the flank face will get rubbed with the machine surface, resulting in tremendous amount of friction. Here it is worth mentioning that if the clearance is very large, it weakens uh, the cutting edge, leading to the failure of the tip. So based on the discussion so far, let us learn about some of the remedies to avoid crater and flank wear. To avoid crater wear, we should avoid those tool chip combinations where chemical reactions between the tool and chip material may take place at elevated temperature. Then lowering the cutting speed also reduces the wear and tear by reducing the diffusion. And finally, if you use adequate coolant, then crater wear can be reduced. On the other hand, to reduce flank wear, we should use harder tools like carbide, ceramics, etc., which can resist high friction. Then optimizing the clearance angle is also very important. And finally, by using coolant, we can reduce the flank wear. So in a nutshell, the flank face wears due to friction, and the crater wear takes place due to high amount of temperature. So next time, before complaining about your job or your life, be grateful that you are not a cutting tool. So this was all about the different types of tool wear. Please support us by subscribing the channel, and if you have anything to say, please share in the comment box. Thank you.